Mike, do you know what yours are? Delinquency percentages?
Well, I'm higher than that because we take partials and promise to pays. So, like, if the payment's 2 or 250, and you take a $50 payment or 75, the delinquency is still there, but the recency is up, right? So we look at both comparatively, right? So sometimes we'll be at 15, 18, 20%, but our recency is at 98%. So at least I'm talking to 98% of my portfolio before they get to delinquency or while they're in delinquency. And that's what we like to see, is that there's a happy medium between both. I do like in our last 20 group meeting, a dealer was like, I don't take like 50 on Friday and then 200 on Monday, right? We'll just save your money and pay me on Monday. So that way, the way I understood it and the way I feel it is, if I gave you 50 of the 200 I owed you, well, now I'm off your plate, right? I'm out of sight, out of mind. I already took care of you, so I can go do other things, rather than, oh my God, they rejected money, they don't want it, I better pay them the 200 on Monday like I'm supposed to. Yeah, I want to enact that. We haven't done it yet. We've always been a firm believer something's better than nothing. It's easier to come up with 150 than it is 200. So it's an inner office discussion that we haven't pulled the trigger on, but I really like that philosophy. But then again, your delinquency will be up and your recency may be down, but you just have to try it out for 3 to 4 months to see if the delinquency goes down, if it makes sense or not.
That's really interesting that you just said that. You kind of blew me away with that
Well, it's the guy
that
sitting
idea.
next to you that
Because
it's
I
that guy
know
right there.
what that
Keith's the one who mentioned it in our 20 group
I
meeting. Like, I really do.
Keith, this was your work idea?
Yeah, that we don't take partial payments. We used to, but so we made that decision. I don't know, 6 months ago or something. It's really working for us. The way that I trained the office staff was, listen, you can always take a no and turn it into a yes on a phone call, but you can never take a yes and turn it into no. So if a customer calls and says, "Hey, I want to make a double payment next Friday," if you say yes, that's the end of the phone call. Okay, we should always say no 2 times before we say yes. So, can I make a double payment next Friday? No, unfortunately, the payments have to be made on time. Oh, well, can I make a partial then? Unfortunately, no. Payments have to be made, when they're due on the due date. And then the customer, well, I really don't have anything. It's like, well, okay, we'll take a double next Friday. But usually when you give that abrasion, a lot of times they'll pay. And we're not, unreasonable. If they got something serious going on and they really can't pay, that's fine. We'll work with them. But we try to put up just a little bit of resistance before we take that promise to pay.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be real.